Hey everybody, I hope y'all doing well today. I am going to make this an extra oversized review because I do not want to do 3 videos about these 3 episodes. So I'm just going to do my thoughts on the first 2 episodes of no, not the first 2 episodes. What are they? Let me look and see before I make an idiot of myself. Episodes 9 and 10 of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead, and the Fear the Walking Dead spin-off web series thing, Fear the Walking Dead Dead in the Water. And I'll start with it since it was released first. It is how we got Riley. If you don't know who Riley is, he's like Teddy's right-hand man, in the cult that was in last season. And Riley is an officer, or at least a would-be officer, on the USS Pennsylvania. And they've been brought to the Gulf of Mexico because the powers that be don't want to tell them what's going on, but I guess they figure they need them. But even out in the water, away from all, ways to get infected, the virus has to be totally airborne and totally everywhere because people start turning. One guy dies because he has to have an appendix surgery, and they can't get the proper tools airlifted to them, so he dies, and they put him in the cooler, in the freezer for the mess hall, and he reanimates and attacks a few guys, and then it's the domino effect. And when you're on a submarine, you really don't have anywhere to go, and it's just Riley's character and a few other characters trying to make it out, and a few, including Riley, do. And it's for a spin-off of a spin-off, and just a little webisode thing. I thought it was pretty dang good. Would I've liked to have seen maybe a little more. Maybe a season of it would be good. No more than a season, but it'd be nice to see, him and Teddy building up what our people eventually saw. But yeah, that's pretty much all for that one. Now, as far as the 2 Fear the Walking Dead episodes, and one of these has not aired, so if you're watching this and you don't want to know about episode 10, then I will give you time to cut the video off when I get to episode 10. But episode 9 is called Follow Me. It's a very Alicia heavy episode. It's probably got her in, the thing here says it's 54 minutes, and they have like a 5 or 6 minute behind the scenes thing, so it's probably around a 50-minute episode, and she's probably in 45 minutes of that. But she's went out, you don't know exactly when or why, but she's went out to recruit more people to help defeat Strand, and she's ended up having one of her fevers. She's passed out, and this gentleman has picked her up, brought her to his place, to help her, not to hurt her. He's been feeding her antibiotics and all, and she's kind of in and out of it. And she's also having these wild, vivid dreams. But when she does come to, she hears very loud music, and she wonders what in the hell's going on. She goes down these steps, and she sees walkers coming in the door, and she sees this guy just listening to music blaring, and she ends up killing I think killing one of the walkers, and then breaking the guy's stereo. what she doesn't know is the guy's pretty much deaf, and like Beethoven, and I knew this fact beforehand because I'm deaf in one ear, and sometimes I used to use, other things to try to hear music. I mean, I can hear it from this here, but like try to hear it just through the vibration, and it is a neat way to listen without listening. But, she finds out he's deaf and his story, and they bond, they help each other, and not a whole lot happens in the episode, but there's a lot of growth for Alicia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can tell you a whole lot more about it, but that's the main thing that really comes from this episode. And then episode 10 is called Morning Cloak. Now, it's sort of a Romeo and Juliet story. Charlie's trying to sneak into Strand's tower. She gets captured by this boy that wants to be one of Strand's rangers, and it's like them. It's sort of a cutesy wootsy thing without being too cutesy wootsy. But they send him to get some elevator parts, and Charlie gets irradiated. So she will probably die before the end of the season. I'm thinking she may not, but it just seems like that's where they're going with it. And the young boy, he goes from wanting to be pro-Strand to wanting to help shut the whole thing down in the course of the episode. His name's Ali, I believe. He's a good little actor. But it's setting up some things like June against, and I can't remember Strand's helper, the guy that actually owned the place that Strand took over, but they're having, kind of head-to-head crap. But it's not as good as the first one of this half, but not terrible. Just it's kind of stop and start. It's kind of convoluted in spots, I guess you could say, but not totally terrible. But, yeah. I'll have another one of these, probably not next week, since I'm just doing 9 and 10 together. It will probably be the week after that. But hope y'all enjoy it, and we'll see you all tomorrow for YouTube Gym.